Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to our next music reaction. So today I'm going to be checking out another band that this is the first time that I'm listening to them, or I guess ensemble group. It's an a cappella group. As you guys know, if you've been watching my videos, I've been listening to a few different a cappella groups recently that I've been introduced to by you guys. First Pentatonics, and then I've been listening to Home Free. And then this group was also recommended to me in the comment sections of some of my other videos, and this is Voctave. So this one that I'm going to do, that I've selected, is their Disney Princess Medley. And I was excited when I heard about this. I'm not gonna lie, when I was a little girl, I was really into the Disney princesses, as I'm sure many girls were when they were very young. So I have some sentimental, very nostalgic feelings towards a lot of these songs, I'm sure. So I'm really, really interested to see these brought to life in a cappella. If you guys are new to the channel, I just want to quickly mention I do a variety of other things. I've mostly until recently been doing television show reactions, movie reactions, and stuff for the fighting game community because I am on a esports team, Kunoichi Console Gaming League. Shout out to my team. And I just recently started adding in the music reactions. I've been having a lot of fun. But I also do live with chronic illness pain. And as a consequence of that, sometimes you'll see me wearing some wigs just because I haven't had the opportunity to take care of my hair that day and I still want to push through to film. So hopefully you don't mind, but I was actually thinking, you know, Disney Day, maybe colorful wig was kind of appropriate anyway. So, all right. I am excited to check this out with you guys and see which Disney princesses are represented here in this presentation. So here we go. Okay. Oh, there. Oh, we're starting at the beginning, huh? Disney. Though he's far away, my love someday would dreams come true. That's angelic.
I know you, I walked with you once upon a dream.
That was...
I know you, the gleam in your eyes is so familiar a gleam.
Make it pink or make it blue.
Yet I know it's true that visions are seldom all received.
Big group.
Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything?
She sounds a lot like her.
I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
Pretty.
I'm ready to
doesn't like
bride,
get as much love as I
or
think
a
it should.
perfect daughter, can it be? I'm not meant to play
And so like they're gonna have each one of the women do one of the songs like as the soloist.
If I were
That's
truly to be myself, I would break my family's heart. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Why is my reflection someone I don't know?
for that soprano.
I cannot hide who I am, though I've tried. When will my reflection show who I am inside? When will my reflection show who I am inside?
Colors of the Wind. Yes, this is another one that doesn't get enough play for me.
Like you, but if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or asked the grinning
love
dog
her
why he grinned? We need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still all you'll own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind. When will my reflection someday up once upon a dream? Someday when my dreams come true.
That ending was fantastic. And I was wondering, because there was a little pause for a second there, and it seemed like, okay, so they're adding in like a line from each one of the songs to combine that at the end, and then they weren't really adding in a line from Someday My Prince Will Come, but then they paused, and then they all sang that, and then that's when the realization hits you, oh, of course, this is perfect, because each one of these songs is different Disney princess kind of expressing her own longing, her own dreams, her own wishes for the future in her own different way. And so that was a really nice way of bringing it together. Yeah, that was great. There were some great song choices in there. I like how they had a different piece for each one of the ladies to kind of highlight their particular vocal stylings and strength. That was awesome. And they had each one of them doing kind of like the soloists. They're a huge group. So I'm very curious about like all the different sorts of songs that they do, because I'm sure that they could do a lot of different, like a strong, large variety of things with such a massive group. And I'm sure basically every kind of vocal talent and range that you could hope for. The first one, that's like a true operatic soprano. That was incredibly impressive, and she's like near the beginning of the song, she's belting these out. That was extremely impressive to me. It's kind of hard for me to choose a favorite. I feel like I'm really kind of partial to a lot of the 90s Disney princess movies, of course, because I saw those a lot when I was a kid, and I guess Little Mermaid I think was maybe late 80s, but you could add that one in there with them too. So there's a part of me that's very, very partial to the last three. and especially, I guess, to Little Mermaid, because that one I watched so many times when I was little, and she did a great job. She sounded just like her. And I also really liked how they chose Colors of the Wind and Reflection, because they could have, very easily gone with something of Belle's from Beauty and the Beast, and something with Jasmine, or even like something from Frozen, things that I think that people would have maybe been more expecting. And I like that they went with those. And I don't know if it's just like if maybe each of the ladies chose the one they wanted to do, or they were like, whose songs is best to fit whose voice out of all of the possibilities, and they went with that. I mean, I think that last one would make sense, but you don't hear those songs as much, so I was enjoying getting those in there. And of course, the first two are some of the classics from original Disney princesses, so this also gave them a chance to kind of highlight everyone's strengths while going through kind of the history of Disney princesses along the way there. So it was very nice. I enjoyed it very much. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was kind of like, in my childhood memories, flashing back to a lot of things. So I really enjoyed that. I have a lot of happy, nostalgic feelings toward those Disney movies. So actually, the funny thing is that I've actually never seen Frozen, or Moana, like the newer ones, or Coco, like any of the newer Disney movies, I haven't even seen. And my sister's been yelling at me for years, like, you have to watch them. They're amazing, and you love the old ones, you need to watch them. So I'm probably gonna have to watch them someday. This is kind of getting me back into that Disney feeling. So, all right, but I think I'm gonna wrap this up here, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. If you have recommendations for me for more songs to react to, either from them, or if you have other groups or other singers or anybody else that you'd like me to listen to, please do let me know, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.